Happy Monday, everyone! It is your friendly neighborhood warlock Gubstep with the first episode of Raiding on Rails, a series that goes over tips to help make you a better raider. So let's get started. Tip number 1. Change your strafe keys from the default Q and E to A and E. Use the mouse to turn your character. This will take some getting used to, but is much faster than turning with your keyboard, and is basically a requirement to jump into Mythic raiding. I personally also rebind my S key, so I don't have the immediate option to backpedal. Backpedaling is much slower than turning and strafing to run out of mechanics or kite your enemies. Tip number 2. Use a site like Warcraft Logs to view popular legendaries and talents for specific fights. If you're unsure why your class is using them, go to your class Discord and ask. I have linked all of them in the description. They will also help you review your logs and answer any questions you have about raiding specific to your class. Tip number 3. Find out the stat weights for your character using tools like Raid Bots or Ask Mr. Robot. You can find which stats are most beneficial to your character based on your current gear. This is important because if you're too low on one stat or too high on another, it could be hurting your damage, survivability, or healing output. Item level is not the only thing to take into account when looking at potential upgrades. Those are my 3 tips for raiding this week. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see future videos, hit that subscribe and bell button. Check back next week for another exciting episode of Raiding on Rails.